Hey guys, welcome to my new journey here. I am excited that you decided to join me. I'm also very nervous. I don't like being in front of the camera, but if you watch my videos from Leo till now, I'm actually kind of more relaxed, getting kind of used to it. Um, so I am, I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing here. But I am open to any kind of suggestions that you guys might have. If you are going to bash me, you are more than welcome to just click off. Um, so what my whole goal is I'm going to do readings every month. I might do them more depending on whatever happens. But I'm going to go by a zodiac sign. Right now, I am doing Capricorn. Um, so I'm also going to take into consideration the energy of the planet alignments. I'm not an astrologer or anything like that. I'm not going to act like I know anything about it. But I do read up about it and I will kind of explain the energies that might take take play into whatever your situation might be. Um, as far as it goes when it comes to the cards, yes, they all have their traditional meaning to them. Do I follow that? No. I will go by what my intuition is telling me. I will also, I will take in consideration the true meaning of it, but I'm going to go by my intuition and, how they all kind of blend together. Um, Along with, the energies of the planets and everything. Um, Take in consideration your moon sign and your rising or ascending sign. They can kind of have a bit more information if you watch those videos on your whole situation. Sometimes they might give you more of an understanding, or they might resonate more with you than your sun sign will. Um, also, this is meant for the month of August. That doesn't mean things won't play out 6 months, a year later. It also doesn't mean that these weren't things that you've already experienced or you've been experiencing. So just take it as it resonates with you. Leave anything that doesn't. Um, and let's get started here. So I'm going to read the oracle cards first, and then I'm going to flip over all the tarot cards. I know a lot of readers start by just reading one card at a time, and then they kind of blend it all together. I'm just going to blend it all together. Why waste time just reading one card at a time? Anyway, so the first two cards we have here is Night Wind, the Facing Fear, Subconscious Release and Healing. And then we also have Enchanted Forest, Mystery, Magic, and Excitement. So you have these. So what I'm feeling from this is there's something that you subconsciously hold on to in terms of fear. By saying that, it's almost like you don't. It's almost like you don't even realize that it's a fear. It's like when you get up and walk, you just know how to do it. So it's almost like that subconscious fear that's been in there that you don't know exactly why it's there, but you just fear whatever it is that it is that you fear. But it's almost like when you do, I hear a lot of people say it as shadow work. When you look on the inside, kind of, you look at the things that you might see as flaws or things that you want to change in yourself. By doing that kind of work, sometimes you can see those subconscious fears, or whatever you have going on that might help you to release whatever it is that you're holding on to. Other times it's just like saying like, hey, I know I'm afraid of this. I don't know why I'm afraid of it, but I'm going to change it. And that's kind of what the planets are telling us right now as well. It's all about change. It's all about being true to yourself, letting go of old habits. It's also there's a big need for, you're okay with the day-to-day routine, but at the same time You do want a little bit more fun and adventure into your life. Um, so that alone can be fear in itself for you. Um, Knowing that you want the fun, you want the excitement and the adventure, but you don't you don't know how to go about it because it's stepping out of your comfort zone. It's not something that you're comfortable with. So it's trying to find that balance. And then there's a new moon on the 18th. That's really going to try and push you out of your comfort zone. And by doing that, I think it might help you to set things in concrete on what it is that you do want to change. And at the same time, being open to just be open to stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't be so afraid of it. I get the feeling that it's like you take those 2 steps forward and then you take that 1 step back. Just go with it. Just go with what you're comfortable with by stepping out of your comfort zone. If that makes sense. I hope it does. All right. So then you have by the book and flexible. So this is exactly what I've been trying to explain. A lot of the earth signs, and I don't mean this in a negative way. I've been saying a lot of things that I don't mean in a negative way, and it's part of your personality trait where earth signs can be very by the book. You can have your expectations. You can have, this is facts. This is how it is. This is how it has to go. You can still have that, but you need to be flexible. You need to step out there a little bit. You need to know that not everything you do in life has to be by the book. And by being flexible and letting go of some of those old ways of doing things in routine, and I think one of the biggest things that I hear a lot when it comes to earth signs is that's just who I am. You're right, it is who you are. But if you want to experience growth, if you want to have more fun and adventure, if you want to, if you're craving that, I need to get out of this same routine day in and day out, and just even that little bit of change, then you need to step out of your comfort zone, and you need to step out of who it is that you think you are, and understand that there might be a side of you or parts of you that are dying to get out. And it's just, sometimes it's just doing it bit by bit, but you need to be flexible and know that you don't always have to do things by the book. And then you have the Healer of Ages, which is actually in reverse for you. This one can be a tricky one. With this, it's almost like there's a side to you where it's going to, by letting go of always being by the book, there's a side to you that you're going to see that is actually going to help you heal whatever it is that's been either holding you back, or that you've been fearing letting other people see. This is a very, I feel like this is a very deep reading, like much deeper than you need to take action on being true to who you are, and not always saying, well, this is who I am. Face your fears and know that You are much more than what you think you are. And those things that you're thinking that you are is almost like your way of it's hard. It's so hard to explain. It's almost like your way of saying, okay, this is who I am. That's all there is to it. By saying that, you're trying to hide your fear of experiencing anything new. You're trying to hide your fear of actually being yourself. And you don't even realize that you're doing it. To you, it's just natural. To you, it's just, this is me. I don't have any fears. You know, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is who I am. And, you know, you're not even realizing that there's so much more to you than that's just who I am. And that's all there is to it. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of moving forward. I'm not afraid of growing. It's just, this is just who I am. And it's not. There's so much more. So much more. Actually, let's see how much more. The Hermit. The Lovers. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Two of Cups. Six of Cups. So, you are keeping to yourself. You are almost like not letting anyone in, not going out, not socializing. You were thinking a lot about the past and what's been done. I believe the past has kind of put in your head that this is where you're at now is all you deserve. But you need to know that you're worth a lot more. There is these two right here. There is a connection between you and someone else. I don't think you've... Okay, so if you're already in a relationship, marriage, or whatnot, I feel one person is feeling not enough within the relationship. And I feel like they don't speak up about it because they feel like they just get shut down. They don't speak up about it because it's almost like you're not understanding. And it's just because they're not speaking clearly. They don't know really how to communicate it, what it is that they're going through. Just like if you watch my other videos, I don't struggle this much, and it's almost like they don't know how to find the words to get them out, to express. And I think it's the same thing if you're single. It's almost like there is someone that you are very interested in. And it could be someone from your past. It could be someone, this person that it involves. It could be someone you have kids with, someone from your past. But it's almost like you're not able to express yourself because you feel that you're not going to be enough, that you're not going to be worth it. And that's not the case at all. My heart really goes out to you right now because no one should ever feel that way. No one should. Even if you put your heart out there to someone and you try to express how you feel, any decent person should be open. Whether whether the feelings are mutual, whether they agree with what you're saying or whatnot. Any person would respect your feelings. And you should never be afraid to open up about how you feel. Uh, you have the Six of Wands. So whatever it is that is going on that you're feeling, or if you feel the need that, just opening up and being true to yourself about how you feel to someone else, it's a victory. It is going to work out in your favor. Um, Now, keep in mind when I say it's going to work out in your favor, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in your favor with that person. It could just be, hey, you know what? I opened up. This person isn't into me. Time to move on to the next. But at least I faced my fear and opened up. And that is going to be a huge accomplishment. Facing fear is a huge thing that you need to do right now. And the way, like with the planets coming in about change and all that, that is a big thing that needs to change, is allowing fear to take over and not even realizing that you're doing it. Because you're stopping yourself and you don't even realize why you're stopping yourself. You just, or you think to yourself, oh, well, this is why, you come up with reasons. But in the end, it's almost like, just do it. Don't think twice about it. Just do it. At the bottom of this deck, you actually have passion, love, and spiritual communication. I'm sorry, communion. At the bottom of this deck, you have co-create. At the bottom of this deck, you have action. So right here sums up your entire reading. Take that chance to work with someone and you're going to have that love, because at the bottom of this deck, you have the Fool, which is taking that risk and having a whole new beginning. It's taking the risk and having a whole new beginning. And it has to do with love. As much as I don't like doing like love readings, this has to do with love. This has to do with opening yourself up and being true to that person. Whether, like I said, whether it's you're in a relationship or not, it's either opening up to the person that you have on your mind right now, or it is opening up to your partner and expressing yourself to your partner in a way that you felt that you haven't been able to do before. Don't always go by the book, because that's just who you are. Sometimes it's stepping out of that comfort zone and not being the typical, this is who I am, this is why I do what I do. It's not about that. It's about stepping out, being uncomfortable, and taking that chance. Because by not doing it, you're kind of like keeping yourself restrained. You're keeping yourself in the same position. And you can tell yourself over and over and over again, I'm okay with this. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with where my life is. But deep down, you're missing something. You're missing something. There's some kind of magic and excitement that will come your way if you actually just open up. Just open up. Talk about your fears. Talk about your heart, your love. Don't be so closed off, and know your worth. Know that you are worth a lot. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you're not. But make sure you face your fears, guys. Like, look inward and really remind yourself of who you are and what you're worth. And it's not worth hiding behind fears anymore. It's not worth it, because you're missing out on a lot of love, a lot of happiness, some victory, and a new beginning. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys soon.